he does. I believe he does. I'm not mad at all. Okay, fair.
Yeah, you beat Swiss and Miss and. My head blanked out. I apologize. Anyway, we're going to be going into this set, LazyZach versus Mr. E, just like you had been pointing out. And a quick side B, and like Zekrom pointed out, Mr. E and not LazyZach and Sonic have played quite a number of games. So Mr. E is very well versed in this matchup.
Yeah, I think you're right about that one, man. Pretty well versed, all things considered, is Mr. E, but I think still how well, like, it's hard to fight against Sonic though. Like no matter how many you fight against, you always have to stick to the game plan the entire time. And Mr. E, a player who definitely can do that, but it's going to be an uphill battle. As you can see, Mr. E already down by about like 70%, and Zach is just okay to sit in that corner and just to apply pressure on him, just to hold that lead over and over again, man. This character does a very good job of not getting punished very much at all. As a result of that, can just kind of do his own thing. As you can see, Mr. E waiting for him to approach, and Zach just okay to not approach, but when he does, he gets that damage already, leading now with 100%. E though, in that down tilt grab.
And the down tilt grab, quick up air, trying to keep LazyZach in the air or off stage right now. 138 still can do a lot of work, and he has shown it. And a quick down tilt's gonna poke through after that parry. Pretty unfortunate, I have to say. Recovering high to avoid that spring, rolling to avoid, and getting a down air actually, so he doesn't get hit by the up air. Very well done by Mr. E.
Yeah, no, I mean, as you can see, right, it's Mr. E now clawing his way back very carefully to, I guess, an even game. Because, I mean, if you think about it, when you get to those high percents, that number starts to matter a lot less, because Lucina can kill you just like that. Now Mr. E living up to 174. Okay, this is probably
back throw may kill, but gets awfully close, burning his air dodge. Barely avoiding that spring. Excellent air drift by Mr. E. Going off stage the other way, though, living to 196. What is up, Kodra?
Dude, did you see that was a phantom hit on the spring? Like he was literally 1 pixel away. Like, I definitely saw that was the phantom hit on that one. That was crazy, but not as crazy as Mr. E's played this matchup, man. Even as he goes down to that back air, he has to make Sonic approach him, and when Sonic is forced to approach like this, it is not a fun time. E recognizing this will continue to hold this corner and to get these punishes. That's going to be the up tilt out of shield to hit Zach. Now going for another counter, but not even scared of that spin dash. E, man, like you said, he's played Sonics. He knows the matchup.
And I would not have checked that for Zekrom, so thank you.
Shout out to Zekrom.
Quick spin dash forward to air, offensive recover low, another ledge drop into aerial. This time going for forward air instead of neutral air. And of course, trading with the homing attack, that move is ferocious, and on how you can mix that move up, it is a whole nother tree of its own. And of course now, instead of being slow with it, he hits fast with it. Spring is gonna knock Mr. E back to bed, so LazyZach can get set up.
Does ult have phantom hits? Well, I'm not entirely sure if they're called phantom hits, but there's definitely like a very little spark that happens in the animation when your opponent is just like 1 frame off. Like, that's definitely a thing that I've seen many a times. I might just be crazy, but I don't think I am. Speaking of crazy right now, it's gonna be E, crazy edge guards. Oh, and up tilt to do that stock in, reading that hard roll so well, and now like that. Oh, actually, E having the aim evened up on him. Zach does a really good job of getting that spin dash fair.
And still doing a great job. 4 minutes into this match, this is a very slow game, but is still good for either player's taking, just to show the next game possibly even or dominant to either of the parties.
Oh my god, the shield pressure from Zach, bro. Reinventing his own setups a little bit there, but E, man, showing that he does not care. Alright.
Yeah, Phantom Footstools are different. They have the same kind of thing, I assume, that, what's his name? Coach, sorry. that Kodra is talking about, but phantom footstools are much more, I think, reminiscent of the phantom hits because it gives you the effect of footstooling, but it doesn't affect the other player.
Speaking of affecting the other player,
take the damage, but they don't get the knockback.
Yeah. Oh, is that how phantom hits work?
In melee, yeah. Hungrybox won a super major off.
That's terrific, man. That is absolutely
very
terrific.
well-timed recovery by LazyZach, still trying Mr. E. Barely able to try and get something and barely avoiding these attacks. Quick up tilt, not even up the out of shield, just to solidify the kill. He's going to be taking the first game, and he's going to be put on the back foot a little bit as LazyZach gets to choose a stage he likes. Though we may be seeing PS2 again because a lot of people like that stage.
Yeah, I think PS2 would be a good choice here from Zach, but man, we have to talk a little bit about those up tilts out of shield, man. We've seen E utilize them so many times. Like you see in this clip that we're playing on stream right now, you see how he does it. He always does it like he realizes that that move is safe enough to where Zach can't super hardly punish him. So because of that, he just uses it constantly as his move to react and to punish something. Like you saw him also get the stock off on that roll with the up tilt. Like he just realizes, okay, against Sonic, I'm not going to be getting like a raw F smash. I'm not going to be edge guarding him super well. I'm not going for my usual Lucina kill options. I'm just going to get these up tilts whenever I can. So yeah, it's a good place from E so far, understanding this matchup, but you know, understanding that if you overextend like that, you're gonna take that 40%. Now E at 72. This is not the start that you want against LazyZach, but this was also the start of game number 1 that E did manage to take. So we'll have to see how this goes as E wants now to come back into this league.
Yeah, and noticing that very good players, they do save their jumps in case they get hit, and he did that excellently, I thought that he had exhausted his jump by that point, but now he's able to evade that spring and a missed tech that looked a little bit untechable, though I could be wrong. Very strong hit on the base of up B for sending LazyZach to attack.
Okay, that hit.
That up smash from Eagle was his top.
I'm surprised that one hit, but okay.
Counter, showing his lack of fear. He is very confident, but he is still very calm and controlled with how he plays.
Yeah, he's been going for a lot of those counters recently, but you know, Zach, that's the first time that it worked. Actually, he went for a lot of them in the first stock of game number 1, and that was why he got punished so much. But I mean, now that he hasn't pulled it out as much, and now that Zach hasn't seen that tool, makes sense for Mr. E to do it, and also makes sense for Mr. E to continue this juggle situation with a jab. Interesting.
A jab one to down tilt misses it, but he does get the catch on LazyZach's roll. Still showing, hey, I can read your options.
Yeah.
You can't be playing lazy around these players, LazyZach.
Yeah, I see what you did there. It's because Lazy's in his tag. But speaking of lazy, that spin dash was not quite lazy, but he always ready for it. Now gonna get that down tilt into the down smash. The classic tag chase situation that we see E go for quite a bit. He went for that in the tri-state crew battle, I'm pretty sure. Now going for this lock to continue. Getting that nice 48 off of it as a result. Now just wants to continue to throw moves at Zach and try to extend his lead because you can't hold it forever against Sonic. What is he? What? Okay, each hard charging the F smash on the ledge. Not going to have the true punish on that one, but still putting the pressure on every... E, what are you doing? This man had the balls to just charge 2 moves just in situations where Sonic very well could have hit him and ended up dropping the stock that time, but like, what the hell, man? I mean,
he has a whole stock to play with. He's playing very confident, and he's a game up right now.
Yeah, that he is. I mean, hey man, he's Mr. E and I'm just Kodra and I'm just commentating, and I'm commentating Mr. E getting that F smash and getting the 2-0 lead now to go up in the set. He will now be up 2-0 against Zach. And if you're LazyZach here, you've got to make something, you've got to get something to give. Because every time that you get your crazy percent against E, every time that you get your neutral win and your spin dash and you scare the hell out of him, it's never enough. Because he brings it back.
It does not matter if you're stocked down or if you're 100% higher for top players, because they know it. They can beat you. They just need to play good and control it. And if they have reads on you, they can just end your entire game plan. They can rob a stock off of like 1 or 2 reads. And we have seen that repeatedly in these sets. That's why Game 4 Leo exists. Because if you give them the chance to shine, they shine unbelievably. It doesn't matter against who. And Mr. E is showing that perfectly where he's able to shine and do amazing. We're going to be seeing a pausing moment and a little bit of waiting from the two.
Here, Jockey, can you cover me real quick?
Yes, I absolutely can. So we're going to be seeing an up tilt from LazyZach. And 30% to 17, a little bit of damage. Mr. E's still a bit in the lead. They're starting to dance around, and Mr. E is getting a bit more aggressive with his options. At least it seems so, getting a down tilt to a grab. Of course, chasing LazyZach off stage, knowing he's going to recover low. Not many Sonics go high. They don't really have the best options to always. Quick downer. He seems to love that downer. It's such a big move. It's very safe. And it spikes the combos. And that forward smash just completely obliterating that stock and any chance of lead that LazyZach may have had at that moment. And a quick spin dash back here, trying to get another edge guard going, avoiding the spring quite easily, trying to get another 2-frame, but Lucina is not a very easy character to 2-frame, but that up smash will be taking a stock. That Lucina's recovery, Dolphin Slash, is actually pretty difficult because you can go inwards with it, and it's much like Ken's recovery. It hits much into stage, but unlike Ken's, it does not shift their hitbox as much. And a quick Dancing Blade out in neutral, and a quick homing attack F smash. I think that was an counter, barely avoiding it. That was very well spaced by LazyZach. Charging an F smash randomly, knowing that he can't get punished too much off of it. And of course he hasn't. Just took like a bit of damage off it. A quick spring, another down. So LazyZach is playing out of his mind right now, keeping this lead. Of course, Sonic with the lead is a completely different character than one without, but a very good Dancing Blade and some stalling off the side is going to keep Mr. E in advantage, trying to make sure he can get this kill, and another nearly well-spaced and timed Dancing Blade. Welcome back, Kodra.
Thank you. I've been back for like 15 seconds here, but speaking of 15 seconds, E's trying to keep him off that in that disadvantage for 15 at the least, because that's what it's going to take Zach's stock if he wants to get him off the spot, and he will. That is the back air, sealing it out on that spring recovery, and just like that, you see your boy Mr. E now once again up in the sets, looking like he is going to looking like he wants to consistently get this against Zach, and looking like it's a very strong possibility, but Zach getting around him with that up B, or with that up air, resulting in the F smash. This is a completely even game, and this is Zach's winner's life. When you're down 2-0 against Mr. E, when you've been going back to your counter pick, and when he's been playing patient and killing you in advantage state every which way, something has to give. What will it be, Zach? How are you going to even this setup, or at least get yourself on the board against a player like Mr. E, if at all? Let's see what he's able to do, because as we can see, both players are just trading blows back and forth, which is not enough.
And he is going in sporadically. Another down air coming from Mr. E. Still, yet again, a very safe move. I did notice LazyZach is adapting a bit better using. Yeah. Now a high recovery, barely going over that F smash that Mr. E is trying to get. Now getting a little bit edge guard. Now going for another spring, going for F smash. Misses, and an up smash just being charged a little bit is gonna take the stock. Now giving a game 4. Are we gonna be seeing a game for LazyZach?
Well, I don't know how to feel about that last interaction. E played it very well, very well. He read he had the down tilt into the F smash read, into the roll read, and then he just missed it and stood there. Like, he shielded for 1 second, dropped the shield, and then didn't do anything, and Zach charged it for 2 seconds. Of all the ways that could have ended, definitely not the way that I was expecting it to. Either way, Zach showing that he can give something and putting himself on the board here against Mr. E. And Mr. E, of course, now getting his counter pick. If you want to win this set, Zach, you're going to have to fight off against E's counter pick twice. And that counter pick is Yoshi's Story, a stage that I'm pretty sure is not too great for how Zach wants to play this matchup. Of course, Zach stands in one corner and then, spin dashes every which way, but, not having a super strong platform or super strong left or right side to stand on because those slants could be a little bit odd, but either way, man, he already showing that he understands the stage decently well. Zach showing he might understand it a bit more. Also, hey Henry, what's up? Hey, that's Luma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was confused for a second. I thought that's what you were talking about there. You were like talking to your dog or something. I was like, what? Mr. E, don't lose LazyZach challenge.
We'll see.
Well,
we'll
still
see.
possibly, but still it's pretty even game, and Mr. E is fine shielding whatever LazyZach seems to throw at him, waiting out, barely outspacing, comboing the late up B into his back air, very well timed by Mr. E, and another counter. Humility before honor. Thank you for gifting a sub.
Thank you for the gift and sub to Luma. Massively appreciate that. Thank you, Humility. Supporting the ANG boys. You love to see it. But man, just that was such a good stock off of Mr. E, man. He recognized where Zach was going to recover and he just punished him for it accordingly. That was absolutely insane. Now, just like that, man, he just has to extend this lead, has to throw out the hitboxes wherever Zach wants to go, and he's doing a great job of that so far. This is not Sonic kill percent, only at 100-ish, maybe charged up smash or something like that, but you're not going to land another one of those against Mr. E as he continues to land his moves against you, already racking on 64%.
Trying to up for another spring as you show that smash at ledge does not seem to work too well as Lucina is a bit too fast. Holding the homing shot and getting parried instead. Many people usually be able to punch that, but Mr. E not quite able to get it even though he's such a large sword. And we can see that Mr. E actually is getting hit by those oops. And I have noticed that Mr. E has been countering a lot of the spin charges and LazyZach doing exactly what I would think Hope's going to do. Jumping out of it, using those invincibility frames to get his escape option out.
No, you're right. He has been going for a lot of those counters here and trying to just get those escape options. But right now, what Mr. E is going to get is that nair. Maybe another edge guard? No, the back air not happening. Zach, great stage awareness, air dodging onto that platform there from Yoshi's. Very helpful in that scenario. Now it's just going to be on E to find this kill. Almost would have found it with that nair, but unfortunately, both hits did not connect. Instead, that counter will E, putting him in an offstage scenario. This is what he wants, but no, Zach just getting back on stage. Now I think Zach is now doing a much better job of recovering, of mixing up the way he wants to recover. He goes always to those platforms and recovers high, but that time it's going to bite him.
As he gets a little too greedy off stage, it's going to cost him the stock. This demanding lead by Mr. E's might be calling him out to be playing a little bit more with his food like he did last time.
Yeah. I mean Yoshi's story, Yoshi eats a lot of food, right? So it's, you know, it's telling. But right now, E still has to keep that same game plan. He recognizes I have the lead. I can extend it because he's going to come at me, and my sword moves will beat out the priority in your spin dashes. So see if he's able to continue the song.
Tectonics in chat rooting for Mr. E. 160%, a quick fair. 64% to 0 still. Mr. E is in a very good spot. Another counter. LazyZach, though, still adapting. He manages to jump out of the way, getting caught by a grab. Lucina, I did not realize this, but Lucina and Mark do not quite go past the plat on top of Yoshi's.
Oh yeah, they don't, hey? I didn't know that.
And a quick dash attack actually reaches high enough in order to hit LazyZach out of his homing attack, not able to rise quite fast enough. Another dash attack trying to catch him, trying to go for a back air. I assume he was overextending just so he can reach past and send him across the stage. Combo something off of it, but that's not the case.
Not quite.
Trying to get something off the down throw, but Mr. E techs those and
the F tilt. This could be it. No, Mr. E not quite getting the F tilt that he needed to seal the deal on that one. Zach air dodging nicely. Now has to continue to play the spin dash mentality neutral that E has shown that he is okay to play, but maybe not in those last two interactions. As a result of that, but he will get not the kill. The landing up there did not do it. Okay, what's it gonna be? How are you gonna steal this out here? What are you gonna do, man? Trying to go for the F tilt. No, instead gets anti-air. Zach out of the corner with that forward air. Has to play this so carefully. This could be up throw. No, just sends him off stage.
But no up throw instead of F throw.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay, going for those space forward airs. Oh my god, wait, Zach? Are you gonna turn this around on us, Zach? Wait, that's no jump. This could be it. This could be it. And it is.
And we're gonna be seeing
Zach gets the forward air to get the
LazyZach.
kill. This team, number 5, LazyZach has done a great job of bringing this all the way back from being at 100. You love to see it. Oh my God, Zach played absolutely out of his mind on that game, on that last stock to bring us to this spot. Holy smokes, bro. Very well deserved.
And he played out of his mind to make that comeback.
Yeah, he did,
It's like
man.
LazyZach is thinking the big phone, most definitely. And we might be seeing the matchup that you were talking about, that LazyZach might be able to turn this back, but still Mr. E's counter break, and he's going to still be waiting this out a bit. He did have a very good lead before, and he just has room to adapt, so we might be seeing that from Mr. E, but LazyZach showed, hey, I'm pretty powerful, so don't count me out.
Definitely showed that so far, man. Zach, and now Mr. E starting out his game nicely, just keeping Zach in that corner, realizing, okay, you're going to try to spin dash at me, whatever. I'm going to counter you. I'm going to be just fine. He wants to play his consistent game plan. If he's going to get it, okay, up air, not quite. Instead, connecting the down air into the down tilt. E now getting all of his stuff. He's not allowing the boy Zach to have the ferocious start that he wants. And like, is it just me, or did it just set in that this is game 5 against the top 50 player in the world in LazyZach? Like, think about that. That's crazy. And this would be a reverse trio.
Wi-Fi and Sonic.
Yeah, Zach is insane, man. Zach is absolutely insane on his character. It's like, damn. But this is a good set. This is a very good set. E going to get that grab now. Send him off stage. Oh, that's F tilt.
Quick shield of the homing attack, and off stage downwards, but a quick edge guard with the ledge grab. It's going to allow Mr. E to get a back air with another lead, much like the last few stocks before. Trying to get an F smash, but is not as big as Ganondorf, so it's not going to reach quite the plat. But we can see LazyZach starting to make a comeback, but that invincibility frame for Lucina is going to save.
Oh, the down air. Okay, yep, not going to kill, but it's going to be good damage. Mr. E realizing that, now standing at Sonic distance, as I like to call it, for that ledge trap. Going to get the forward air into the back air. And E already with this 80% trailing. It's a lot, but we know Zach can come back from this, and he will not quite do it just yet. F smash not going to connect. Mr. E going high, still continuing to extend his lead to an 87%. Even though he goes down there, he's okay with it because this lead is more than favorable for him. Once again, getting that up tilt out of shield as that true punish. Now again with the counter, Mr. E, man, he knows how to play this matchup, and he's just going to continue to rinse and repeat his options as he needs to. That's not quite going to be enough. Okay, that's, yep, shielded into the up tilt once again, man. Mr. E realizing that this game number 5, if he wants to take it, it's just going to have to be a sequence of the same punishes over and over again and playing the same ways. That's going to be the down air, successfully getting away from Zach. Now with the forward air again. No, not quite. Oh.
Trying to get the F tilt again off the shielded homing attack. Almost netting another kill. Not quite able to do it quite yet. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer because he's Sonic at nearly 100, now at 108%, but that drop down up air is going to get him the kill.
Alright, man. What's it gonna be here? How's it? What's it gonna be, Zach? Do you want this reverse 3-0 against a literal PGR player? Or is it going to be, or is the fact that you are a full stock and more down going to hurt you a little bit? Because right now, Zach seems to be getting way too antsy for his own good. Maybe dropping a little bit of the composure on this one. Maybe so. Because right now, man, he is just playing this really, really nicely.
After the set, someone mentioning in chat about
that might be it.
has me thinking, but Mr. E saved his jump, not able to make it back, 61% to go, looking exactly like last game. LazyZach can absolutely turn this back.
Okay, what's it gonna be? Forward airs again. Mr. E just holding that center stage, holding that pressure, anticipating how Zach's gonna be coming back to it and just trying to punish him for it every which way. Alright, that's the shield once again. Okay, just E realizing, okay, you're gonna extend and I'm gonna be there to try and punish you. Gonna get that spacing forward air, gonna get not quite that down tilt, not quite anything.
Leaning back with the fair to make sure he keeps his spot. But we can see LazyZach trying to get a bit of up airs, but Mr. E seems to know how to DI and air dodge.
Yes,
air dodge.
He knows how to air dodge, guys. Let's go, Foggers.
Let's go.
Let's go. But no, I think right now Zach probably could be getting a lot more whiff punishes, but because he's not, it's been a little bit hard for him. You know, Mr. E is just putting out these safe moves over and over again, realizing that there is that end leg on the spin dashes that Zach's been going for and punishing him for it every which way. And B side B once again, and E just looking like he's gonna close it out here.
Trying to go for a ledge from back air, but LazyZach nearly able to escape it, but a quick back air is gonna give Mr. E the win.
That's it, man. Mr. E successfully earning his way on to winners finals, nearly getting reverse 3-0'd by LazyZach, but of course keeping his composure, keeping to his game plan, and keeping to his counter stage, man. Mr. E, above everything else, played that very nicely, just realized, okay, I'm not going to overextend on anything, and I'm just going to take out this Sonic Rat Thing Hedgehog. A great plays from him, and you can tell he's top 50 in the world.
Yeah, and Mr. E is playing very defensively. He did it very well. You have to let Sonic come to you and punish him for what he had to do. And yes, definitely hype stuff from both players. Excellently done. However, I do want to ask you guys if there can be a poll run. I'm getting the check-in from G.
Oh. No, but honestly, just you saw great plays time and time again from Mr. E, of him just not dedicating to anything unsafe and being ready